confirm. I see. What sort of accident? How bad? Okay. Yeah. She's here. I'll bring her down.
Look at this, look, 96 quid. I never use the phone. Do you think that someone could be tapping into my line? They do that with electricity, you know. Yeah, that's a point. The bloke next door's draining the national grid with his Christmas lights. Do you think I could nick some of his power?
Oh, you got your Christmas lights up then, Jack?
I might change the kitchen bulb from a 60 to 100 watt, that's about it.
What are you doing over Christmas then?
Right. My sister-in-law in Canada always invites me over, but I never go.
Oh, you should, buddy, yeah. Why not?
Because she knows that if she asks, I'll never go.
Oh, Jack, yeah. Have you read that report on the burglary at Kymington?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dorridge wants me to take a look. He reckons there's a pattern. Honestly, the time detectives take finding patterns, it's a wonder they don't take up knitting.
Well?
What? Oh, I wouldn't bother with the vet, sir.
This cat has been shot.
Not another one.
Yeah.
You new, are you, Constable?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Get a transfer. I won't say that we've exactly been forgotten by HQ, but the Red Cross still drops food parcels by parachute.
Well, I'm just here on attachment, sir.
Ah, well, very sensible. If you go in there, you'll find Sergeant Brady at the front desk. You can't miss him. He's the one with the dead cat. Hello? Hello? Oh, Mrs. Cockcroft?
I'm her neighbour. She's out.
Oh, I'm Detective Inspector Frost, Denton CID. I'm looking for my sergeant. He came about the burglary.
It was the fish that upset him most. Tracy told me that. Smashed the tank. Killed all his fish.
Yes. Sorry, do you know if my sergeant...
Oh, your sergeant was here. He took her, Mrs. Cockcroft, in his car. Mr. Cockcroft, there's been an accident at the power station. He's dead.
All right, what happened? He was up there, skived off for a fag. Looks as if a rail gave way. He might have survived the fall, but not the 100 tons of coal that landed on top of him. I doubt if the Cockcrofts will be that worried about a burglary.
It's a tough break, Sammy. A tough break.
So, how's it going? You all set for Christmas? Going away?
Marbella.
Barbados.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sort of assumed you two...
Strictly business with us, Mr. Davidson. I am the brains and the beauty. What is it you do, Dick?
Have you got it?
And a prosperous new year.
There we are, some gorgeous late-night Christmas music, but I tell you what, I think that's enough of that, don't you?
Tim Fox, Detective Constable, Regional Crime Squad. One shot, close range.
Time?
Doctor's estimates between 9 and midnight. Found this morning by a Mrs. Hardy about 8 o'clock. She's walking her dog. Looks as if he was standing by the lake eating a burger.
Any sign of another vehicle?
No, nothing yet. There is something you should see, though. Close on £1,000.
Well, he wasn't mugged then, was he? Hello, here comes the cavalry.
Jack!
Sir.
I'm Mark Newcomb, Jack Frost.
What happened?
Well, so far, all we know is he's been shot.
Thanks for getting things started, Jack. Much appreciated.
Getting started?
Tim's one of mine. Besides, we know the people who did it.
I can't just walk away from the scene of crime without my senior officer.
It's already done. Superintendent Mullet has agreed you'll hand the case over to me.
Well, there's a large sum of money in your DC's car. I doubt it was his Christmas bonus.
What are you doing here?
We've got a problem.
Oh, couldn't it wait?
No, it seems I've been kicked off my investigation by Detective Superintendent Finlay on your orders.
Look, this tragic murder is clearly related to the Regional Crime Squad's investigation. They have months of information and surveillance, all the evidence for some quick arrests.
That means they've got all the answers before anyone's asked the questions.
I can't have my CID officers duplicating the work of others.
Well, it's not a decision you should have made without telling me, sir.
I'm sorry, Jack. It's Finley's case, and that's the end of it.
Sir, is that the Chief Constable?
He's the guest of honour.
Sir! Hi.
Hello, Jack.
Hi.
Long time.
Yes, nice to see you again, sir.
It's not your sort of do. Not mine, really.
No, I'm just gatecrasher, so I've just popped in to see Mr. Mullet. We've got a problem. But it's a serious one for the force, but Mr. Mullet is sorting it out.
Well, it's not really a problem.
It's about DC Fox's murder, sir. Mr. Mullet is concerned, quite rightly too, sir, that the investigation is being run by the Regional Crime Squad. Thank you, that's very nice of you. Thank you very much, yeah. See, there may be a very good reason why DC Fox had £1,000 in cash in the glove compartment of the car, you see. But it's not going to look very good for the press, is it? When they find out that the inquiry is being held by his own governor and all his old mates.
I didn't know. You're quite right, Mullet. We must be seen to be beyond reproach in these matters. Put Jack back in. I'll leave you to talk to Finlay. If he's got a problem with it, you tell him it was my decision. Have a good Christmas, Jack.
Thank you, and you, sir. Very good, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you,
luncheon is
Jack.
served.
Excuse me. Just before you go into lunch, I wonder if you'd mind making that phone call to Finlay?
Yes.
No, if you could do it now, sir, because I know how these lunches tend to drag on. There's a phone at reception, sir. Bring it through there.
Everyone knows smoking's banned on site. I mean, that's a dangerous spot. I mean, the safety rails are as rusty as hell. And he was breaking the rules, so he wouldn't reckon on compensation.
That's hardly what the Cockcross are going to be worried about now.
Yeah, but if they play their cards right and hit the bosses with a bad publicity, they could score a lot of money.
Is that all you can say?
I've got to go.
Listen, I ought to pay my respects. Can you drop in? Give Mrs. Cockcroft my condolences. If I go round, she'll only feel she's got to ask me, and then she can do without the fuss.
Still keeping up appearances, Dad. Why don't you say you can't be bothered?
Try looking where you're bloody well going.
I'm Detective Inspector Frost, Denton CID. Got an appointment with your governor. Where is he?
In there.
Oh. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to show me. And it's mind where you're bloody well going, sir. All right?
Now, it's not about keeping information back, but it is about what Detective Inspector Frost needs to know and what he doesn't. We already know who shot Tim Fox, and we're going to make sure they all go down for it for so long they'll be lucky to come out on Zimmer frames. But we've got to make sure Denton CID don't frighten off our villains before we get a chance to move in. There's a lot of Tim's work in this, and he wouldn't thank us if we let a bunch of plods screw it up. Oh, and one more thing. You bastards will all retire without being half the detective Jack Frost is. Just remember that. So whatever he wants, you haven't got the answer. Even if it's only the way to the bog, you still send him to me. Okay? Oh. Let's just call it a backhanded compliment, Jack.
I very rarely get compliments from senior officers, backhanded or otherwise. Still, beggars can't be choosers.
Right. Let's get to it.
That's right, dude.
Right, we're drinking. No, we're going to carousel. Of course we're drinking. I want to call in at the Cockcrofts later.
What for?
And for our condolences.
Got anything else gross lined up?
Tracy won't think it's gross.
Hey?
There's nothing women go for like a bit of compassion. You know, shoulder a crime. You still fancy it, don't you?
Yeah, right.
You know, Sammy, it's a well-known fact that when women experience death, I mean of those close to them, they have a deep-seated need to screw. Call it an affirmation of life and all that.
You're the one who fancied Tracy.
Oh, I see. So you don't want my cast-offs, is that what you're saying?
You were rewriting history already. She chucked you when her old man told you to steer clear or else.
And that little pillock of a mate who follows you around. Yeah, I think those were his precise words.
Oi, I don't follow anyone.
Basically, it's about stolen cars. Top-of-the-line stuff. Mercs, Jags, BMW, Lexus. It's thieving on a grand scale. In a year, they'll shift maybe 1,000 motors.
What's this place, then? Is this where you give them a service and an MOT and send them back to the owners, or what?
These cars are being cloned with the identities of other vehicles that we want nicked. After they're stolen, they'll be shipped out of Europe. At the moment, it's mainly West Africa, South Africa. It's like drugs. No point closing down the dealer if the network stays intact. We need vehicles that can be followed through the distribution chain to the other end by police in Cape Town, Lagos, wherever.
So you plant your own?
We use satellite tracking system.
Oh, yeah. Have we reached the limit of what you intend to let me know yet, sir?
Jack, after 18 months, we're close to a result. When we go in, it will be with other auto theft squads in Europe and Africa. I meant it when I said that Tim wouldn't want your murder investigation to blow all our work apart. Now, these are foot soldiers mostly. Drivers, thieves, forgers, heavies. Body shops will do work on the side. Car salesmen will pass on the names and addresses of their customers. Freight companies will provide forged manifests. Over here. Now, here we have Dick Rycroft, Miriam Marikani. He's English, she's South African. They run the British end. And they're the ones who are responsible for Tim's death. Pull them now. In 12 hours, the whole network will vanish.
So you reckon he was shot by this mob?
I don't reckon. I know.
Why?
He was a copper who was on their backs. You're here to do the spade work. Get it right. We need those murder charges to stick.
Well, call me old-fashioned if you like, but I've never been too comfortable with deciding who did what before I've seen the evidence. What about this £1,000 that was found in DC Fox's car?
No one throws accusations of corruption at my unit. Tim Fox was not on the take. Never. Under any circumstances.
All right. Spade work is dirty business. I'll see if I can dig up some evidence, but I can't guarantee that you will like it.
Single shot, fired when the victim was close, facing the killer. 38 caliber, entered the pericardial cavity directly, resulting in the cardiovascular failure that was the cause of death.
We found the bullet. Any sign of a struggle?
No bruising, no defense wounds. From the angle of entry, he hadn't even turned away. Not for me to draw any conclusions about his state of mind, but very close, facing the assailant, as I said, and fairly relaxed.
Really? What makes you say that?
Relaxed enough to be eating. The remains of a burger, meat, bun, lettuce, mayonnaise, were in his mouth as well as his stomach.
Perhaps it was someone that he knew. Certainly not someone he expected to kill him. Mrs. Fox?
Yes?
I'm Detective Inspector Frost. I phoned earlier.
Oh, yes, please, come in.
Don't I know you?
We met, didn't we?
Hmm?
When I was temping at Denton.
Ah, of course.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about the mess. I was just doing the tree when Mr. Finley came round. Tim bought it from the garden centre only yesterday afternoon. I can't finish it. I still believe he's going to walk through that door.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you some questions. Are you on your own?
I'd rather be Mr. Frost. People keep saying they'll come round, but...
No, fine. When did you last see Tim?
He bought the tree about 2. He didn't stop. He had to get back to work.
Did he tell you where he was going, who he was seeing?
No.
Did he talk to you very much about his work?
About the cars?
Hmm.
He never really said much, you know. He used to like to forget about it at home.
I see. At home, if he came back late, what did that mean?
Anything. 10, 12, 1. I'd go to bed and he'd turn up whenever.
So he could stay out all night?
Not often, but now and then. You see, I didn't worry. It goes with the job.
When we found Tim, there was a sum of money. Do you know if he'd been drawing out his savings from a building society or a bank?
He had Christmas shopping to do.
This was £1,000 in cash.
Well, of course you'll come in. I mean, the busier it is, the less time. No, it's good of your dad to think of us. I'll put the kettle on. Tracy, it's Ray English and...
Sam.
Hi. Ray, Sam.
Thanks, Mrs. Cockcroft. Hiya.
Oh, you know Anne.
Hello.
In accounts. Yeah. Well, we just thought if there's anything we could do.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, they certainly left you a mess. I tell you, they should be locked up for this. Let's give you a hand with that.
That's all right, Ray.
Oh, Sam, dustpan. Oh, right.
No, honestly, you don't need to let them. It's good to see a manager getting his hands dirty. We'll give your mum a hand.
This is bloody stupid. It's just a game, Sammy. Just a game.
What are these tyre marks, then?
It's a mountain bike of some kind.
Oh.
The tracks start back there in the bushes. Clear in places, even though the ground's really hard. Nothing in the way of footprints, but we've got enough information to get an ID on the make of tyre.
Good. Well, where do they go?
There are more tracks by the fence near the car park to Daly's supermarket. There's no immediate connection to the murder.
Have you followed them?
One of the Soccos did, with a dog handler.
Oh. Well, there you are. The walk will do you good.
Yeah, but, sir, if Regional Crime Squad know who did it...
No, just remember, as someone once said, we may be lacking in the sophisticated techniques of detection, but we more than make up for it with the rigour and dedication of our spade work. Go on, off you go.
By using various filters to compare and separate information in the light of surveillance material, witness statements, and forensic, complex and conflicting data can be simplified analytically by using these filters to single out individuals. We call these centre of the universe charts. Yeah. We can organise more efficiently and save time and money.
Extraordinary, Constable.
What is all this? Cartoon time, is it?
Constable Kavanagh is here to explain HQ's latest software, Jack.
Well, we haven't got time for all that. Right, listen up, everybody.
I asked for you to arrange for CID officers to have time free for this.
Yes, well, unfortunately, DC Fox's killer didn't get that memo, sir. All right, now, Daily Supermarket. What we're looking for is sightings of a mountain bike, right? So I want you to talk to the staff, to shoppers, to anyone. Then I want you to move on to local house to house. Sergeant Dorridge is already there. He'll fill you in with the details, OK? So come on, let's go. Chop, chop.
Well, maybe now is not such a good time, Constable. If you, there's some work in the collator's office, yes. Ask for Trigg. He's in. He'll,
Oh, I'll find him, sir.
He's good, yes.
What time did Tim leave the warehouse?
Around 1. He said he had some Christmas shopping to do.
I see. What time did he get back?
I saw him at 3. He was down the workshop. We're planting cars.
Yes, I know. I've had the guided tour. The only name I can find in Tim's diary is a Peter Davidson, someone he was supposed to be meeting the day he died. Mean anything to you?
I'm not exactly sure.
What do you mean? You're not exactly sure you know the name, or you're not exactly sure that you intend to tell me?
I'd have to clear it with Detective Superintendent Finlay.
Look, I'm trying to put together the last few hours of a copper's life here.
It's about informants, sir. The governor wants them protected.
Yeah, well, Tim Fox could have done with some protection, couldn't he? All right, listen up, everybody. From now on, this desk is part of my investigation, all right? That means nothing in it or on it is to be touched. And that goes for this computer, all right? We finished playing games, have we, Detective Inspector Newcomb?
We could do with a drink, Jack.
All right. Peter Davidson. None of your mob seem to know who I'm talking about. Not very good liars, are they?
Davidson's a car salesman who's giving Rycroft the goods on his customers. Where they live, what they bought for 30 grand, that kind of thing. Tim made the first contact. The plan was for us to use Davidson to plant information about cars we wanted the gang to nick.
Was Tim Fox meeting Davidson the day he was killed?
Well, he was at the showroom where Davidson worked. As a customer do. As far as Davidson was concerned, Tim was a car dealer. That's all he knew.
That's all you think he knew?
Well, I can't guarantee he didn't smell something. Didn't tip off Rycroft or Madikani. I can't risk you pulling him in before we make our move.
Any particular Christmas you got in mind for that, sir?
Look, I've talked to the SAPS in Cape Town. They're liaising with Brussels and Amsterdam. We go in tomorrow.
Oh, do you mind if I join you?
You're very welcome. And when it comes to the interrogation about Tim's murder, I'm sure you won't mind if I join you. There'll be no rank pulled.
No, I'm sorry. The course my inquiry is taking, I can't risk you being party to the questions that I shall be asking.
For God's sake,
I
Jack.
saw Helen Fox yesterday.
Is that really necessary?
Look at this. This is a building society account opened by Tim Fox a month before he was killed. Got 2 large entries in cash, right? £1,000 a time. Now, I don't know who Fox was meeting in that park, but £1,000 in cash found in his car, that could be a 3rd instalment. What do you think?
That's Dick Rycroft, the big guy. Fraud, protection, vice. 5 years in Brixton for GBH. Known to carry a gun and to use it. Ah, Madikani's just moving over behind the container. South African police had her for a bullion raid in Durban. They got the gang, but she walked out of court. They say the money walked with her.
You do know I'm going to have to question them before you, don't you, sir?
I know Tim Fox's killers are down there.
This is Finley. Go. Repeat. Go.
Let us know.
Stay where you are!
Good morning. I'm Detective Superintendent Finley, and this is Detective Inspector Frost. Luck of the draw. He gets to go first. Good. Keep it coming. Excellent. Words in from Cape Town, Lagos and Dusseldorf so far. Full house.
Dad, I've got something.
What is it?
Shooters.
Where?
Found something.
.9mm. 38, short-barreled. 38 recently fired. Doesn't look like we're going to leave you much to do after all, Jack.
So, what?
DC Fox, Regional Crime Squad.
Yeah, I'm very happy for him.
He was shot and killed last Tuesday night whilst investigating your car export business, Mr. Rycroft.
Hey, whoa. Now, I don't know what Larry Finley thinks he'll achieve with rubbish like this. But you tell him from me exactly where he can stick it.
Are we waiting for a solicitor, Miss Madakani?
I decide what I say and what I don't.
You know, it always amazes me what people pay solicitors just to be told to sit there and keep your mouth shut.
It's not about money. When I need a lawyer, I won't require legal aid.
Ah, right. Same with shoes. You know? Look after your feet and they'll last your lifetime. They say that you should always buy the most expensive shoes you can afford. It's a bit like lawyers. If you can afford an expensive lawyer, the chances are that he comes out of the same lodge as the judge. Look at these shoes. These shoes have been the most uncomfortable shoes I've ever bought. Bought them last year in a sale. False economy. Did you shoot and kill DC Fox last Tuesday night? A simple yes or no will do. Further questions will be asked when we get the results of the ballistics on the revolver.
This is crazy. I haven't shot anyone.
I'd call that solicitor now if I were you. Not with a murder charge hanging over you. Don't wait too long, because all the best ones will be on their Christmas jollies.
Ah, all done, Jack?
What do you mean all done?
I mean, I've got a lot of questions to ask those two. I've got a lot of people waiting for the answers.
They'll just have to wait.
You got the gun. What the hell else do you need to know?
I need to know where that £1,000 came from. In the meantime, none of your squad can talk to the suspects.
Well, I hardly think that's going to apply to myself or D.I. Newcomb.
The Chief Constable wants this done right. Corruption leaves a nasty taste, doesn't it? You never know where it starts or where it stops. Yes, very nice. Like the instruments. Seating's nice, a bit like a flight deck on a jumbo.
Oh, I doubt the upholstery on a jumbo would come anywhere near this.
No. I notice you haven't got a price tag. I suppose if you've got to ask the price, that means you can't afford it, right?
Style and status don't come cheaply, sir. Are you looking for one of these?
Or am I just wasting your time and making the place look untidy? It is Mr. Peter Davidson, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is. Were you recommended?
No, it's just that I recognise you from the Regional Crime Squad surveillance photographs. So where did DC Tim Fox, the man you knew as Jim Thomas, come into all this?
He was selling second-hand cars of quality. He had the names of a lot of buyers and sellers, and I thought I could up the money from Dick Rycroft and split it with him. It's easy cash. And if a few cars disappeared, I mean, people got the insurance, no one was really hurt.
No. DC Tim Fox was shot. And he's dead. Now, did you talk about him to this Rycroft or this Miss Madakani?
No, I never mentioned him to either of them. Believe me, I didn't know he was a policeman. I didn't talk to anyone I didn't know.
All right, come on.
Moment, sir.
Yes, what is it?
I'm telling the truth. Please.
All right.
We just had a call from forensic. They've got the ballistics on the Smith & Wesson. It is the gun that killed Tim Fox. If Rycroft or Madikani didn't pull the trigger, they know who did.
Mrs. Fox. Sorry to bother you again.
No, that's all right. I know what you've got to do. This is Dennis, a friend of Tim's.
Yeah.
Inspector Frost is investigating. I was just taking Dennis to catch his train.
Oh, well, if there's a problem, I can come back later.
No, I can walk. I'd rather walk. I just have to come.
You knew about this account?
Oh, yeah. He opened it about a month ago. I was doing some more temping. We were trying to save up for a holiday, but he put in £65, that's all. This is over 2,000.
Both of these amounts were paid in on different occasions. This one last week in Manchester, and that one the end of November in Birmingham.
Are you saying Tim's done something?
No, I'm just trying to fit the pieces together, that's all. Do you know if your husband was in Manchester or Birmingham on these dates?
Oh, yeah. If they're Saturdays.
Why?
It's football. He's followed Swindon since he was a boy. He got to as many matches as he could. He'd always meet up with an old friend, well, Dennis. You saw him just now. They've known each other since they were at school.
There we go. Now, on the last two Swindon away matches, right, Manchester and Birmingham, on both occasions, Timothy Fox visited a Wessex Building Society branch and deposited a considerable amount of money. Were you with him? So you have no idea about any money paid in either Birmingham or Manchester?
So he could have done in Manchester, I suppose, but not in Birmingham.
Yeah, why not?
He wasn't there.
Huh?
The night before, Tim rang. Said he didn't want to go to the match. Could we meet up just to talk?
Talk? What about, Mr. Turner?
Him and Helen, he thought that she was seeing another man. He'd been suspicious for a while, and he didn't know what to do.
What was the name of this man?
No name. But he knew he was in the job.
What?
He's another copper.
It's seems that your husband didn't go to a football match in Birmingham, end of November.
He did. He was with Dennis.
No, he was with Dennis in Swindon. But someone else was in Birmingham paying money into the new Building Society account.
I don't understand.
Well, your husband met Dennis to ask his advice because there were problems between you both. You were involved with another man, a policeman. Now, who was it?
It was Mark. Mark Newcomb.
Detective Inspector Newcomb?
I'm not making any excuses. I started it as much as he did, but whatever went wrong between Tim and me, I wanted to get back to how we were. So I told Mark we had to finish it. That was when I realized I'd never known him at all. You see, we'd had fun and I knew he was in deeper than I was.
You changed your mind?
Yeah, but Mark wouldn't leave me alone. I kept on seeing him, sleeping with him, trying to let him down gently. And when I told him that I still loved my husband, he went off the deep end. He said he'd destroy our marriage, he'd screw up Tim's career. He started hitting me.
And you didn't tell your husband about it?
Mark was obsessed. I believe he was capable of doing the things he said.
Oh, what?
Tim's career.
Go on.
The Building Society accounts. The books went missing. Mark must have taken them when he was here.
So you think that Detective Inspector Newcomb had put £2,000 of his own money into Tim's account?
He told me last week.
Well, why would he do that?
He said he was going to fit Tim up for taking bribes. He had a grass, a car thief, who'd swear he'd gave Tim the money for information. Whatever I said, he wouldn't listen. He'd convinced himself the reason I wouldn't leave my husband was I was just too scared. Scared of Tim. He kept on saying the same thing over and over. If Tim didn't let me go, he'd get him thrown out of the force. Even put in prison. And he was doing it, Mr. Frost. He'd paid him the money. I realized he wouldn't take no for an answer. He was out of control. He was dangerous, like some kind of stalker.
Wasn't it about time you told your husband?
Yeah, I did. The night he was killed. I needn't have worried about him and me. He understood. I knew how hurt he was, but he understood. He understood I still loved him too. But his anger for Mark, you know, I'd never seen him like that.
Did he go and see him?
I don't know. He went back to work. I didn't think he'd take Mark on. I thought he'd go straight to Mr. Finley and get him suspended.
And the night that he didn't come back home?
I took a couple of sleeping pills. I was in such a state, I went to bed and I didn't wake up till 8.
So since your husband's death, you haven't said any of this to anybody in the regional crime squad?
Mr. Finley's already decided who the killers are.
Did you think there might be another explanation?
Yes, of course I did. I thought it could have been because of Tim's work, and I also thought it could have been Mark Newcomb. I'm not proud of being a coward. I believed if Mark could kill Tim, he could do the same to me.
supposed to take it off.
Hello, George. Long time no see. How's things?
Same as ever.
How's your kid? Is he finished university now, is he?
It didn't suit him. First time I've seen you at a police carol service. You found faith.
Hoping to get something from Father Christmas. Can I have a word, sir?
The fact that Inspector Newcomb and Mrs. Fox were... Well, these things happen.
Yes, well, the reason she kept quiet was because she was afraid of him. Also, she thought he might be the one that killed her husband.
But you've got solid evidence against the car thieves. The gun was found in their office.
Yes, but only after a raid where Detective Inspector Newcomb was present. I mean, it has to be Newcomb. He's the one that put the money into DC Fox's account twice.
Extraordinary lengths to go to.
Yes, well, if this is true, we are dealing with a vicious and obsessive man.
Well, obviously it can't wait.
Right, thank you very much, sir. Oh, by the way, if I do have to arrest Newcomb, I'm going to have Finney down like a ton of bricks. If you could just, you know, phone him so clear the way, it'd be very helpful. Thank you.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Lisa's really only a few hours late home. She's what, 16?
It's not just that she's late.
The point is, she said she was spending the day at her friend's.
We phoned Jane's parents.
Lisa hasn't been there. She left home at 10 this morning. We don't know where she is. She was supposed to be singing with the choir at church tonight. She's just disappeared.
Has she got a boyfriend?
No, I'm very serious.
My daughter is missing. If there wasn't reason for concern, we wouldn't be here. Something's happened to her. You've got to find her.
Jay?
Yeah?
What are you doing here?
Oh, just a couple of things, you know, just nagging me.
Sure. Come in, we'll have a drink. Do you want water in that?
Yes. Same again.
Yeah. Christmas is always a problem after a divorce. Sana's got a bloke now. If it wasn't for the kids, I'd go away.
Oh, yeah?
Here you go.
Cheers. Right, cheers.
They asked me, but they don't really want me there. Guess you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a long time since anyone asked me round for Christmas dinner, isn't it? You must have been quite good. At this lark, the shooting.
Years ago. More social thing, really.
I never found anything social about guns, I must say.
So, no real breakthrough.
Why didn't you tell me about you and Helen Fox?
What she said?
No. Come on. Come on, Mark, you know that we don't do it like that.
We met at a regional crime squad doing Denton. I fancied her and we ended up having a drink. Then I bumped into her again, only it wasn't an accident.
And her husband didn't know?
I wanted her to leave him. That's what she wanted too, but she was frightened of what he'd do. He could be violent with her.
And when he found out it was you?
I don't know if he did. I wanted to take her out of it, but she knew him. She said he'd calm down and he'd accept it in the end. She was trying to protect me too.
So what you're saying is that Helen Fox was going to leave her husband to live with you and he was going to send her to you with his blessing?
She thought she could handle him.
Point is, could she handle you? Because you see, Helen Fox says the man that she was frightened of was you. She'd broken off your affair, but you wouldn't have it. You pestered her, you followed her and you threatened her. And you said that if she didn't leave her husband, you would get a graft.
What are you trying to put on me?
Murder.
Someone should do you so hard.
Those car thieves never killed DC Fox.
It was self-defense. He would have killed her.
Oh.
Suddenly Tim started being reasonable. He said if things weren't working out, basically he wouldn't try and stop her leaving. He wanted to go for a drink and talk about it. Money, what to do about the house. Helen went with him. He drove her into Oak Park and then he started shouting at her, hitting her, trying to beat it out of her who I was. In the end, she told him. That's when he produced a gun. She was fighting for her life. The gun went off. Could have been her as easily as... She ran, she got home, she called me.
And you said, don't worry, because I got a couple of car thieves that I can fit up quite nicely. All right. Come on, get your coat. You're going to spend Christmas in a cell. Well, you might think about telling the truth.
That is the truth, Jay.
Helen Fox wasn't in Oak Park that night. And the gun used to kill DC Fox was the one that you planted on the car thieves.
If you're looking for a drink, you've got the wrong pub.
I was told that your governor was in here.
Office. He had a few phone calls to make. Probably about you, sir.
Thank you.
Mark didn't kill anyone. If you were any kind of detective, you'd know that.
I didn't say he did.
You got him in a cell, for God's sake.
Larry, you run a cowboy outfit. And if one of your cowboys has finally cut loose, I will find out about it. Now, you know what Mr. Mallet always says, don't you? He says there's no such thing as bad coppers, only bad senior officers.
You got a strange way of asking for my cooperation, Inspector.
Yes, well, I'm not asking anymore, sir.
That's a mess, Inspector. You want to be more careful where you park.
Come to something when Denton isn't safe for its own coppers.
I know kids who can trash a car better than you lot.
Allegations against police officers seems to be your speciality, sir.
Leave it, Simon.
I hope you're not thinking of moving this vehicle, because if you get done for drink driving, you'll be out of the force so quick your feet won't touch the ground. Have a nice evening.
take your jacket off?
Okay.
Still getting into trouble, Jack.
Well, you know me, I changed the habit of a lifetime. Eh? Well. What a surprise.
Oh. I'll stand there in the theatre. I think we'll be able to save it without amputating.
Oh, all right. Thank you. It was, they done up my car, smashed the windscreen and dumped a load of rubbish on the bonnet. I was just trying to clear it away so I could drive off.
I see. And where were the police?
They were on hand immediately. I thought that you were in Scotland.
I was. Nearly 2 years. But it was a mistake. Not the first one. Anyway, I came back to Denton in the summer.
Doesn't sound as though it was the last one either.
Oh, I'm quite glad to be back. Well, there's no dirt in it. I don't think it needs stitches. You up to date with your anti-tetanus?
Oh, come on, Shirley. What do you think?
I was going to ring you, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, you should have done. Why not?
Drop your trousers, bend over.
You are joking.
Do I look as if I'm joking?
Oh.
And as I've got a syringe in my hand, could you do me a favour? I think she's lying about her age. She can't be more than 16. She's made sure she had nothing to identify her. She doesn't want anybody to know who she is. And I've got a feeling she might do a runner.
I can't believe a young girl can come in here and give birth just like that without anybody knowing anything about it. She must have family. Where is she living?
Well, everything says she's living at home. She was hardly carrying any weight. I wouldn't have known she was pregnant just to look.
Oh, well. If she was living at home and no one knew anything about it, she must have been putting on a bloody good performance.
All it takes is enough fear.
Yeah. I'll get onto uniform. We can check out missing persons. We had no choice, Lisa. They've been looking for you. They were very worried about you. You must realise that.
Do they know?
Look, they won't react the way you think.
My father will.
When they realise what you've been through, I'm sure all they'll want to do is get you both safely home.
I thought when I was strong enough, I'd just leave. When no one was around. I thought I could leave him here. And he'd be looked after. No one would ever know who I was.
I did know what you were thinking.
I just couldn't.
Shirley, it's Mr. and Mrs. Harper.
She is expecting you, but she's still very frightened and upset. The sooner you let her know there's nothing for her to worry about, the better. First on your left. Jack, if I don't see you...
No, Will, I know. King's arms are king's arms, okay?
You go in. I don't know what to say.
Then you better find something.
Well, thank you for finding her, Inspector. If I haven't got much to say, it's because I'm still taking it in. You hear it about other people's daughters, but your own... Still too shocked.
I'm shocked too, Mr. Harper. So far, all I've heard is how it affects you. I can't begin to understand what your daughter must have felt like when she found out she was pregnant. 9 months with no one to speak to. No one at home that she could turn to for help. My God, you're lucky she's alive. If you want to do something for Lisa, Mr. Harper, for Christmas, you better start now.
Lisa.
Please forgive me.
Ding dong merrily, Mr. Rycroft. There. Just think of all the money you're saving on that holiday in Marbella. Oh, no charge for Christmas dinner here, sir. That's not to say there won't be any charges. Room service. Sorry, it's not quite Barbados.
Thank you, Inspector.
Oh, and if you're thinking of using the food as evidence of police brutality, just remember I'm eating it as well.
Happy Christmas. And Barbados has not been cancelled, just postponed.
I won't be eating.
Oh. Please yourself.
Kids will think I've forgotten. On Christmas Day.
I think you've got more to worry about than wondering what your kids are doing, Mark.
Can't explain that to them.
Here you are. Just about get a signal. You've got 2 minutes. I'm outside the door. All right.
Hello? Jamie? Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't get... Sorry, I'm working. Yeah, it's a secret job. Very secret. Now quick, go and get your sister. But first, you tell me what you got for Christmas, eh?
What's that?
It's chestnut stuffing.
Have you got any baked beans?
Oh, Jack, chef's worked hard at this.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Oh, come on, give me some baked beans. I won't tell if you don't.
There you
Good girl. Thank you. All right, what are you doing in?
Sergeant Brady couldn't fill the roster. I volunteered for a shift.
Didn't you learn anything as a cadet? Never, ever volunteer for anything. Come on, come and sit down.
I was just looking at the update on the murder of Detective Constable Fox.
Yeah, well, strictly speaking, that's CID.
I am attached to CID, sir.
Yeah.
Well, everyone says there aren't enough detectives. I want to be useful. See, eventually I want to get into CID, sir.
You want to be a detective? God, dear. Take my advice. You stick to your flowcharts and your filters.
I didn't join to sit behind a desk, sir.
If you've got a desk, hang on to it. Once you get the smell of what human beings do to each other in your nostrils, you'll never get rid of it.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Hello.
Good Christmas?
The bad news, the Indian was closed Christmas Day. The good news, the laundrette was open Boxing Day. I'm still trying to recover from what passed as turkey in the canteen, but apart from that, I've plenty of clean socks.
Oh, well, that's good news for all of us. Oh, Jack.
Yes.
Like these cats.
Oh, yeah, what cats?
They're dead.
Oh, those cats?
3 killed over the holidays, another shot last night, along with several now headless garden gnomes. Yeah. And I've had RSPCA in this morning.
Oh, they do gnomes now, do they? Look, listen, I'm investigating a murder. I've got a police officer in a cell, international car thieves either side. I've got the regional crime squad trying to fit me up as a millennium treat, and you want me to solve the mystery of the headless gnomes. Don't hold your breath. Constable, do you have a cat?
No, sir.
Then you've got something in common with these people, though they did have cats until fairly recently. See what your software can make of the information in there, will you? Thank you. Good morning. Ah, any views on that mountain bike?
Yes. The tracks did go into the park and out the same way, but forensics still can't say it was the same day Tim Fox was killed.
What about Newcomb's bike?
Well, it's an exact match for the tyre tracks in the park, but there's no forensic. Newcomb's bike's brand new. Never even been out on the street.
Oh, well, it's a bit of a coincidence, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll talk to him about that later. Anyway, I'm off. I've got a few things to do.
Have a good time, sir.
That's £2.4, please.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Oh, hello, Mr. Frost. Good Christmas.
I see. The difficult questions first, is it? I'd like to have some cash, please, if we've got any left.
And how would you like your cash?
Oh, you know, I don't mind as it comes.
There we go.
Fill it, fill it now! Fill it now! No, don't. Do what he wants. Hit the alarm now.
Double yellow!
Move and I'll shoot.